Hi everybody, this is the Football Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, the Hut, and welcome back to the Football Hut, where we talk about the New York Giants. And we're going to get into this situation, into this season very quickly in another week. Can it get here fast enough? From Yahoo Sports, how the Giants have improved their depth for the 2023 NFL season. Okay, here we go. Entering the offseason, the Giants' main goal had to be consolidation. After making the postseason in 2022, they were a team that didn't have many major holes. Instead, needed to improve their depth to strengthen their roster. Of course, there were a few key areas where they obviously upgraded, bringing in Darren Waller at tight end, who added a new dimension to their passing offense, and Bobby Okereke is the kind of productive defensive signal call the team lacked last season. Also, they had a few crucial players to bring back, including quarterback Daniel Jones and running back Saquon Barkley. With these moves resolved, the Giants could focus on their depth, which seems to have improved throughout the team. Crucial to that process has been their draft, which is looking really promising based on preseason. Naturally, their top picks, Deonte Banks and John Michael Schmitz, were brought in to start immediately at cornerback and center respectively, and they each seem ready based on how comfortable they look during preseason action. This is the knock-on effect of moving players like Cordell Flute, Darnay Holmes, and Nick McLeod, who started 16 games between them last year, into more suitable rotational roles. Jalen Hyatt showed some big play potential at wide receiver, but he joins a group which is already relatively deep, with Paris Campbell being added as a free agent, and players like Darius Slayton and Isaiah Hodgins, who have both produced well when given opportunities in the past, earn an opportunity to prove themselves. Pressure on Hyatt to immediately produce is therefore lessened. Where the draft could really set the Giants up for success, though, is with the additions they made in the later rounds. 7th-round defensive tackle Jordan Riley looks like a terrific prospect in preseason, and 6th-rounder Trey Hawkins III was so comfortable in camp and preseason the Giants may open the season with him in the starting lineup. These additions at least provide the Giants with rotational depth and potentiality to future reliable starters. While the other two draft choices, 5th-round running back Eric Gray and 7th-round safety Javarius Owens, are less likely to contribute immediately, they could contribute on special teams with development to being a big contributor next year and beyond. Gray is in the mix to handle return duties. As camp was close and coming to a close, Giants obviously took another look at the roster and made 2 trades in areas where they could benefit from further bolstering their depth. They ended up acquiring Isaiah Simmons and Carlos Boogie Basham, with the total cost just being a 2024 7th-round pick and a 2025 day 3 pick swap. Simmons is a player whose versatility has proven to be something of a curse at the NFL level, because he struggled to find his best position and has been labeled as a tweener. Is he a safety, an off-ball linebacker, or an edge rusher? When employed as a situational chess piece, that question becomes a dilemma for the opponent rather than the Giants. And his capability to play all these roles creates depth in a variety of positions and allows the Giants to be flexible and creative on defense. Basham is yet to make a start at the NFL level and only has 4.5 sacks in his first 2 seasons, but the former 2nd-round pick may have untapped potential, much like Simmons, who was selected 8th overall back in 2020. This allowed the Giants to cut ties with the underperforming O'Shane Ximines, himself a former day 2 pick, and hang on to the promising Tomon Fox. Basham and Simmons should be ideal backups because they will be hungry for a bigger role and motivated to produce. Each has the talent to be more consistent than they have been in the past. The Giants will no longer be banking on this as their former teams would have had to. On the whole, it's been a solid all season for the Giants, who now have a roster filled with players capable of stepping up in the event of an injury crisis, as well as lots of young talent who will be keen to move into major roles within the next year or two. As you know, Giants had a lot of injuries to their wide receiver corps last year, and they did some job bringing in a lot of wide receivers, and they're still kind of looking for some. There's this rumor about Buccaneers running back, wide receiver Mike Evans. Who knows how true that is? But he's sort of kind of available. He's not too happy there in Tampa Bay. But those are the kind of things they've been doing. They kind of keep wanting to bring in veteran players to sort of, support their younger team. The Giants are going to be one of the younger teams in the NFL this year, so they kind of need a little bit of help just on the veteran side. But let me know what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Football Hut, and I'll see you later.